Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And today we're going back to a little bit of a classic, and that's gonna be Discard Aggro with Jinx and Kennen, not Nexus. Like might be really classic. Back in the day with Draven Jinx. Unfortunately, Draven is not in standard, so we can't do that. But we can go ahead and deal with Kennen and Bando City, right? Which kind of gives us this really funky discard aggro deck that can also play kind of the Mecha Yodos with the Squeaker and the Arena Promoter, and also just get extra discard fodder with like the Yodo Squire card that is generated, and also have that extra burn into the opponent's Nexus with the Electro Harpoon. Combine that with Blowback, and now you have two spells that can both get rid of an opponent's blocker while also dealing damage to the Nexus. And that's really powerful because he not only pushes damage to the Nexus, but now gives the opponent one less blocker to prevent your future damage. And that's what we're going to showcase today. This deck does really well against greedy, slow decks. So think of like Elder Dragon decks, especially if you're playing like Elder Dragon Freljord. And that's why you might see this deck popping up in the stats as doing well. And you can also punish a lot of like the elusive decks as you're able to kind of push a lot of damage way faster than they can. So if you're running into a lot of like Teemo, Yuumi, this might be a good choice to be able to counter that. So anyways, hope you enjoy the games coming up soon. And if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Elites. So it should be an interesting matchup, right? They have a lot of like blockers and stuff, which can be annoying. I might actually keep this Blowback. The only downside, I guess, is that I am going to be discarding my cards right now. So maybe we don't keep it. I do like the Harpoon then, right? So I think the Harpoon ends up being pretty nice. I want to probably kill a Battlesmith. Maybe I need to actually not discard anything here. Like maybe I'm supposed to just say okay, and if the opponent plays Battlesmith, go for the Harpoon. I guess we can go Bellringer now, and still have access to this Harpoon. Citria? Alright, I'm cool attacking into a Citria. I'm absolutely cool attacking into a Citria. I still think I like keeping the Harpoon available. That's a great draw. The Jinx gets hit. I guess we'll say bye-bye to Harpoon and just go like this now. We have Harpoon anyways. Just make it so that the opponent doesn't have a good blocker, so we can like get to a position where we can just go for Jinx and win the game. I have to be careful about a single combat, so I don't want to play this Jinx until I can level her up. We can Baboon. Send an Urchin. Start getting some draw.
I'm actually here.
I do want to get rid of this now so that we don't have to worry about Mr. Garen later. So I'm just going to go like this. Because Garen buffing that up is going to go to 3. Sure, I'm even going to give you this if you want it. Chompers will let me push a bunch of damage. I just think that we want to use the Chompers to actually survive damage later, right? That's a good hit, right? That is a very good hit. Yeah, let's go like this. That will let me kill one of them next turn anyways, so I think I'm fine with that. We'll let one of them die. Go like this. Actually, let's just Mystic Shot it. If I can get rid of their units, we might be okay. They get to keep it, alright. Technically, I guess I could just wait until we can just, like, kill their stuff. Like, we can level up this Jinx, right? Wait, this is huge. We can go like this. I'm kind of scared of the opponent having access to Seinen, right? So I think I'm just gonna give it to them. I'm gonna give it to them. Fire Spitter? Alright, so we lose the Jinx. We lose the Jinx to the Fire Spitter. Is that worth the extra draw? I guess we could have... No, because the opponent's gonna get something here to save them. Yeah, the Fire Spitter is a problem. So I guess I shouldn't have attacked with everything. Yeah, I should have just gotten my value with the thing. No, I got greedy. I could have kept 2 extra units. Yeah, I got greedy. I think we just lose now, by the way, to the Fire Spitter. Yeah, opponent is getting this. Yeah, I think we just lose to the Fire Spitter no matter what we do. I'm just gonna go for it though and just level up the Jinx at least. Get the draw and start working from there. So I could have kept that extra 2 units and just done exactly what I did this turn and still been okay. Getting rid of all the things, all the challenger units. Because as soon as I kill the big Badger Bear, the challenger units will just die. I wasn't thinking about Fire Spirit, I was thinking about Saint and buffing them up. To be able to survive the Mega Death Rocket. I think I just want to draw though, so that's okay. Opponent will have to sacrifice their Fire Spitter into my Jinx to be able to kill her. Here we go. Oh! What a lucky hit for her. Unlucky hit for us.
My heart and sword for Demacia.
My blood and blue for BOBDAFREAK.
Okay. You have the single combat? They could have single combat and just kill her right now, right? Nope, they don't go for it.
Steady, soldiers.
Yeah, unfortunately for you, I just ended up hitting the second one. Still concerned about like a single combat, right? Guess we'll go like this first.
Stick your lip out and give you up.
Oh, what a ridiculous hand. What a ridiculous hand. Blowback? If I go here, I think I have to go for it here. It really sucks losing the 3rd gens, but I think the Arena Promoter is just so much better than anything else I could get. Yeah, I think the Arena Promoter is just so much better than anything else I could get. It's an extra unit that's gonna let me push damage. The opponent's only way to kill this Jinx is gonna be single combat. A form up is not enough because I can pull the Garen away. I guess a form up is enough for next turn, but it would mean that I just get the drop. That helps, right? But the problem here, unless you get the heal, I still have a good attack. Challenger? Okay, so the Challenger does let them kill my... that's not true. Let's just go here. Let's just go like this. We'll let the Garen level up, I guess. Yeah, I think we'll let the Garen level up, I guess. We'll go like this. We'll push as much damage as possible. Opponent has to block Jinx. They have to block this too as well. This is 4, 5, so the opponent goes down to 5 HP. If you go like this, you're gonna... I guess we don't get to level up the Jinx. That's not true, right? The Jinx doesn't get to get the rocket anymore because we have too many units. This is 1 damage that we're gonna be pushing. Opponent's still going down pretty far. We don't have any more Jinxes, but we can get blowback. We can get blowback. And we have the discard fodder for the blowback now. We have the Corsair, so it means that a Mystic shot also wins us the game. There we go. So the Corsair plus Mystic wins us the game unless the opponent gets the heal here. Which doesn't look like they did. Yeah, let's go like this.
Ready to do my part.
Sithria, isn't it? Keep up the good work.
Okay. We can actually just level up Jinx here too, right? Yeah, so we can just get the Jinx rocket. We got everything cheap enough that it doesn't matter. Well, that's not true. We won't get the rocket because opponent can just kill the Jinx here. But we still just win, right? We just still win next turn, so it doesn't... Because we can just win at open.
I'm innocent.
Yeah, whatever. We just win an open attack because of the Corsair giving us that extra damage.
Get him, crew.
And we also wide enough that it's not gonna matter. Yeah, losing triple gens was good, right? It did make us a little bit vulnerable, I guess, to not have any like value. The opponent could have a second Garen and just have a big judgment here, which is kind of funny actually. But the big judgment doesn't even matter because it is exactly one. Yeah, the big judgment didn't even matter. GG's. In this match, we're going against Kennen, Ahri, and Elder Dragon. What are you getting from Elder Dragon that is good with the Kennen Ahri? I'm gonna tell you what, I kind of like this Mystic Shot. At the same time though, I feel like I want to go aggressive, so maybe not. Maybe we don't keep the Mystic Shot. Like, I want to go a lot more aggressive than this. And keeping the Mystic Shot while it stops the opponent's game plan doesn't advance my game plan. I want to have my discard cards, right? We can go Joro, Squire, have Kennen. We have the Jinx, right? Which is kind of what we're looking for. But against Disciple, that's cool.
Finder sharers.
Yeah, good for you. You get your Disciple right away. The only downside is that this Kennen, the Mark of the Stone with the Kennen is gonna go to waste if I use it here. That's the only weakness of Kennen sometimes. And by the only one, I mean it's a pretty big weakness, right? I'll just go like this. I'll go like this. I'll play Kennen next turn and just have the Electro Harpoon available. One is gonna go for the draw. We'll pass. We'll Kennen, Harpoon. Go for Clockling next turn. We can pie toss this guy. Let's go like this.
Mastered the rain.
Opponent's not allowed to play anything else here, right? I kind of like just killing this guy. I think it's a free draw. And it also means that if the opponent tries to recall it, they're really not getting any value out of it. Oh, that's beautiful. So we can go ahead and kill the other one. A lot of damage. I mean, that's a lot of elusive cards, I guess, that the opponent's throwing at us. I don't know that it's really gonna matter. I kind of like just open attacking. Pushing 4. Yeah, why not? I don't think the Clockling is pushing too much damage because the opponent's probably gonna get a blocker. Yeah, if the opponent give me another one of the dancing droplets, I'm cool with this. Question is, do I actually go for this Clockling? Or do I go somewhere else? I think I like the Clockling. And I also like this Mystic Shot. I like the Mystic Shot to be able to deal with like an Ahri or something similar. Or just in general, deal with the opponent's recall. Kennen is about to level up if the opponent has another dancing
Which
droplet.
one of us is talking?
I don't know how much I care about that. Considering, I guess if the opponent, like, opponent will have to, this is their third dancing droplet, so opponent will have to first bounce back the dancing droplet before they can get access to that. And before we do that, we can threaten the Kennen with the pastry. Triple Jinx is interesting, but obviously this
Fight, show me.
sure. Let's play Jinx.
Stands for Jinx.
We have this 1-mana Mystic Shot that the opponent's not gonna play around. Let's make them think that we don't have anything.
Stick your lip out and give him puppy eyes.
I want him to try to recall something. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Okay, I guess opponent's not recalling anything, so I guess we'll just go like this and just attack. They could still have answers, right? But by doing it now, we play around like a capsize. Even if they recall this, I think I'm cool with this. It levels up the Kennen, but the Kennen is not getting any Mark of the Storms until next time. So you can level up your Kennen here all you want. If only I had a way to level up Jinx while also getting the Rocket this turn. Oh, that's a big hit. That's a big hit. That's a big hit, right? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let that survive. I'm definitely not gonna let that survive. Okay. It's a lot of, I mean, I guess I could have just gone for life, right? I could have just gone for life, but I'm actually super scared of the guy staying on the field. We're just gonna pretend that we're gonna get the value. Like, if the opponent gets another one of those, it's a problem. That's a good... do we prefer this? Do we prefer... Honestly, I think we just level up in the spot. I think we just level up right away and just get the extra draw. Yeah, let's just get the extra draw here. I think potentially having more units is going to be more important. They're going to have their cannon stuff. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'll play it now, right? I'll play it now, let you get the draw. That's cool. And then playing Chompers goes from there. Opponent, you're gonna have to have a way to bounce back this cannon. I guess if they have a second cannon in their hand, they can go cannon lightning rush into killing the Jinx. So if they have a second cannon in their hand, they could have cannon lightning rush, replay cannon, kill Jinx. Because the cannon lightning rush can do 4 and then 2, and then the Mark of the Storm does another 2, right? But if they do that, we still have a... I guess they can replay... They can also replay the droplet. So we're only going to be pushing 4 damage next turn if they do that. So then we're still at the mercy of getting that second Jinx. I don't want to show them what I have in my hand until they commit to it. Don't have enough. They don't have enough anymore to play the play that I was just talking about. Yeah, they don't have enough. We might not open attack depending on what we get. The opponent gets the heal. Okay. So depending on what we get, the open attack might not have been good. So that's why they're playing Elder Dragon, right? I think I like the open attack. I think I like the open attack. Forcing the opponent to block everywhere that they don't want to. We can cannon lightning rush, or we can go blowback. The cannon lightning rush plus Jinx is 7, and we have enough to play it. Yeah, I guess we'll go like this. I guess if we go cannon lightning rush, we cannot level up Jinx, right? That's the only downside here. If we go cannon lightning rush, we cannot level up the Jinx, and we will still be off.
Have I mastered the clone technique too?
They have to use that, right? They have to use that. Maybe I just keep the blowback in my hand. Maybe I just keep the blowback in my hand, right? Oh, no. Oh, that makes it super easy. That makes it super easy to do this. So then we push another 3. That also kills their droplet. And then we just join next turn. You're only getting me down to... You're getting me down to 2. You're losing to another Mystic Shot or a second Jinx. You're also losing to the... the harpoon thing, right? There's a lot of outs here. Second blowback, Mystic. So second blowback finishes the game. Another Mystic finishes the game. Electro harpoon finishes the game. Get excited, which will be a second Jinx finishes the game. The opponent's gonna have this cannon coming back, I guess. So Plaza Guardian, okay, I guess if they heal here, that's gonna be a problem. So they're playing the full amount, right? Plaza Guardian and Burblefish, which makes sense. You have the cannon to have the Mark of the Storm to reduce them. I wonder if you're also playing Broadman. Probably not, right? Okay. Alright, so the opponent didn't have anything else here. Chompers! Promoter. Alright, you need to kill this right away. You need... Oh, they get the breeze. Okay. If we press OK here, are we dying? Lightning, lightning. I'm gonna press OK. I'm gonna press OK and just have a bunch of units that you're gonna have to deal with. Like, I think I just wanna go wide. I just wanna go wide, so I'm just gonna go with the bomb mech. Have enough units to just push damage. If the opponent was getting the cannon out of this, maybe I'd be scared. But they're not, right? So they're digging for the heal. They're digging for the heal so that they can go back to 4. The only downside with this bomb mech is that now I won't be able to level up the Jinx on the stack. Yeah, so they have to dig for the heal, which means that they really have nothing else, right? They go Deathless, which actually makes it so that the Jinx can actually attack properly. Oh, this is good, because I can just... I guess we might as well go like this. Yeah, we might as well just go like this. And again, at this point, we just want to go wide, and that's why I prefer the bomb mech. But I actually think maybe going for the one that gives spell shield and +2/+2 might have been better anyways, right? So, GG's. In this match, we're going against PNC Shadow Owls, nothing else, right? So this has to be like a mill deck. I'm convinced that this is a mill deck. I don't mind the double bird. Maybe get Jinx to be out of range of any damage-based removal. Probably could have taken the Mystic Shot out. I want to play double bird next turn because I don't want to hit the other. Whatever. No, let's get the damage in. If we get bird into bird, that's okay. I think we want to get this damage in. Right? So we want to get this damage in. So this is gonna be a mill deck that just copies, right? Oh, perfect. That's literally the perfect draw because it lets me play the bird and also Pythos to do this. So there goes their Acorn. They want to discard and then they're gonna like copy their stuff. Is what they're going for. So it's like they discount their mill and then they just copy. So it's like a mill printer, pretty much. Okay. It's tempting, but I think I'm gonna go like this first and then do it after, right? I think we do it after so that we can actually kill it. We can also just kill it like this. Yeah, sure, let's go like this. I could have waited until I level up the Jinx, but I think it's gonna be a while before we level up the Jinx. And I want to be able to have... Yeah, perfect. So we can go Electro Harpoon into the Pole Chief before he attacks. Maybe the opponent attacks with her right away, though. Sure. It's a little bit scary here, right? Because the opponent's like showing me... They're acting like they have like a random vengeance. Which I don't like. We could just go like this and just push for 6. I don't hate it. I just dislike the fact that the opponent can have a vengeance and just kill this Jinx. So if they have a vengeance, they just kill it. But there you go. They get to duplicate their thing. Alright, so we take it out of the way. So I have to try to... that's a good draw. I mean, I guess the good thing here is that it does give me more discard fodder. So like, we can go like this. Go get it side into their face and still have access to Electro Harpoon and stuff. Now I need... So I'm looking for a run match at this point. Okay, well that works, right? I can go here and then I can go Squeaker. I understand what the opponent is going for, but giving the aggro deck more cards, like the only reason I want to level up Jinx is to get more cards, right? So giving me more cards is not really helping your case. Mash and Dash, Bounceable, all of these are pretty good. All of these are very good. I think I like this Smash and Dash. Just had this big 4/4 with double impact to push more damage. We have enough mana to play Smash and Dash plus get excited if necessary. Wow, we keep getting these jumpers out, right? Let's go Smash and Dash here. Let's Mystic this. Let's make sure that they're not gonna get the thing discounted, right? Like if they have the Watery Grave, I don't want it to have it discounted. If the opponent plays nothing else, I might just play this Jodo Squire. Oh, they're gonna... Okay, so... Let's just go here. We can give the Tiny Spear to like one of these units. It's gonna allow us to push a ton of damage here. Yeah, so the opponent's just gonna wait. With some monument they can stall out. I'm just gonna put a bunch of puff caps in there and just slowly get them where we need it to be. Time trick before they get damaged. That makes sense. We can keep the get excited until they go for their meal, right? I think that's probably correct. Unless they kill this girl. No, okay, they have the ways to kill 2 units. This is still a lot of damage though. Party member down. And by a lot of damage, I mean a lot of pop caps, right? 65 is not nothing. It's not enough for them to... 75. It's not enough for them to like be in any threat. But we have been kind of slowing them down enough that I think it might be okay. I think we have enough cards to be able to play this out. I didn't have enough discard fodder to get this back. Oh, they took 7 right away. Alright, never mind. We're just good players. They should not have taken 7 there. That was way above average. Like, way above average. I'm okay just passing, right? Let them kill this, alright? And then we'll go like this. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. There's the Watery Grave, so we go down to... Yeah. I don't wanna swap the Chompers because I need the Chompers to pull the Archivist away. So I think we go like this. And as long as I have this Jinx, I should be protected on getting milled out. We pull this Archivist here and we're just pushing all this damage. I like it how they took 7 last time and they took 0 this time, right? Like, that's so funny. I think I need this Get Excited. I need this Get Excited in case that those are exactly triple Watery Grave. Like this, if this is exactly triple Watery Grave, I need to Get Excited to be able to actually get a card back, right? Because the triple Watery Grave gets me exactly to 0 cards. So if I did the Get Excited there to stop that that Death Grasp, I think I literally just lose here. I'm gonna laugh at them too. Oh, never mind. They didn't have it. They didn't have it, but we were protected anyways. Opponent, if you're watching this, we were not losing this turn, right? We were gonna go after you play your Watery Grave. We go to 0 card. We play Get Excited. You go. You know, you take another 15 puff caps, and you're gonna be drawing next turn. So you gotta draw that amount of cards anyways with puff caps, and just lost the game. So, GG's. In this match, we're gonna against Elite. All right. Usually the Masia, like mid-range like this, has a good matchup against Aggro. But I don't dislike this hand. I don't dislike this hand. The Pythos is the only one that's a little bit awkward, I guess. So we can go Jodo Squire, then Baboon, we can Promoter. I guess the Pythos would be nice if the opponent plays their Doggy here. Yeah, I guess Pythos, that's one situation where the Pythos will be good, right? Because now he's going to be a 3-power unit. So I think we just open attack. Okay. I don't want to play this bird just yet. Yeah. I was scared of them playing the Cloudfield if I developed, so that's why I didn't do anything. Yeah, this is not looking hot. I'm not gonna lie. I guess we can go like this. We can go like this and just trade with one of them. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Again, it's hard here. just because they have so many units, right? They have so many units that they can just do this all game long and be completely fine. Like, I don't want to play this Kennen because I want to have the Kennen as discard fodder for the second promoter when we play it. My promoter does have tough, and that helps. Putting this onto just one card, right? Oh, this is a better one, right? So we can go like this. Earthshaker is not bad. Bomb Mech is probably better though, so that we have blockers. Because I think what we need to do is just be able to stall, right? I think if we can stall, we should be in a decent spot. I just pass. I don't even need to attack, I don't think. I guess a Garen here is a little bit annoying. That's not a Garen. Yeah, let's just throw Kennen down so I can use the promoter. I can also go Kennen Lightning Rush. I could also go Kennen's Lightning Rush, to be honest. That's not bad. But then I lose the discard. Then I lose the discard and the opponent still keeps this guy alive. If I go like this, the opponent just... I need to... Like, I feel like I want to kill this guy. I guess we can go here. And then just Mark of the Stone with the second Kennen, right? Like, we just go like this. We play second Kennen and then Mark of the Stone the Vanguard. Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah, because this is dealing 2, right? So we can actually kill this one Vanguard with the second Kennen. Let's first play the Boom Boom, see what the opponent does. They do nothing, so we go like this, kill the Vanguard. And the opponent's down to 2 units. I guess I could have done it one at a time, but that's fine. If I did it one at a time, it wouldn't have mattered. The opponent would have always been able to kill a cannon. They just had the single combat. I like the second promoter. I like the second promoter here. That's a good draw. That's a good draw, Swab. I think I prefer the bouncer ball. And just drag, so we can drag the squire away and have a pretty big attack. Right? Only has 1 card left. They ended up finding a good card here, right? So we can pull this one away, attack here, here, and just chill. Opponent can block here, but then they're losing the unit. And now this is where the bomb mech comes into play, because we are able to just start refilling our board, and the opponent has like no other cards left. I guess if they get Sailing, I'm gonna be very sad. Okay, that's not Sailing. Alright, so we'll go like this. They get to kill the Chompers. They get to kill this one. But they're like still in a back position. And then we have a pretty good attack next turn. Alright, so if the opponent's not attacking here, I guess we'll go Squire and just force the answer, because then we can just kill the Battlesmith. Yeah, like just attack. Thank you. We'll go like this. We even get quick attack. It's pretty good. We attack everywhere. Yeah, we'll attack everywhere. We'll pull one of these guys and just let you do whatever you want. Now that we have Jinx, I think we can just finish the game, right? Maybe I should have gone Tiny Spear on one of these guys, but I think it doesn't matter. Opponent goes down to 0 units. So we can go Jinx, Tiny Spear, and discard the Revenant, right?
Just you and me, Fishbones.
And then the opponent's just losing next turn. Garen, alright.
My blood in blue for BOBDAFREAK.
Yeah, opponent's just losing next turn as soon as I can get another rocket. So as soon as I can get another rocket, they just lose, and I have so many units that I don't think it's gonna matter. I'm gonna keep the Sunny Urchin in my hand, just in case that I need to discard. Like if I get like a Get Excited plus a Harpoon, I need to actually have a way to discard one of these 2 cards. Or, yeah, discard, draw, and then discard the other one.
Stay resolute.
We're not dying. Even if the opponent gets Sane in here, I'm chilling. The Elder Dragon is too far away. Look at that. They got Sane in. It's a little bit annoying, I guess, that we got the pie toss, right? I guess it's fine. I guess we'll go like this. Opponent got the heal as well, so now they get to stay alive. They got the heal as well, so they get to stay alive. We'll go here. And then we'll block and play the Sunny Urchin and get the draw. I don't even care if the opponent has single combat at this point. And then we have the Harpoon to just finish the game next time, right? So I can block, and then next time we can go Harpoon, discard whatever we get in our hand, and kind of go from there. So, again, blockers kind of make it a lot more difficult for that deck, so GG's. In this match, we're going against Volibear and Elder Dragon. So more of like a ramp, which means that we have a pretty good advantage, right? We have a pretty good advantage because we can just go super aggressive. We don't have anything to discard with the Sonic Urchin, which is kind of annoying, but aside from that, it's fine. Let's go like this. Let's go... Honestly, let's go Promoter. I don't know that I'm actually going to play anything from the Promoter. We can go Cannon plus Sonic Urchin. I think the Promoter might be a little bit too expensive, considering how fast I need to be able to win this matchup. Of course, we get it a turn after, that's okay. We go Cannon, we go Sonic Urchin, and we use to again. Have to open attack to play around Avalanche, even if the opponent's gonna go ahead and play for their stuff next turn. Here we go. Yeah, I do need to play around Avalanche, unfortunately. Because that's like the only way that they can actually punish us. So we'll go like this. Let the opponent do their thing. Pioneer, okay. So, do I still play around it? Whatever. If they have it, they have it. If they have it, they have it. Let's go cheap and wide. They didn't ramp, right? They did not ramp. If they have Avalanche, then they don't want to push anything here. Okay, that's okay with me. I mean, just if you do Avalanche, you're losing your unit. You're gonna just pass here. Okay, could still be an Avalanche, I guess, but at this point, we're gonna go here. If it's an Avalanche, I might actually go ahead, Cannon Lightning Rush this Prophet, get it out of the picture, and this is gonna push 4 damage. It's a Winter's Touch. If that's the case, let's still go like this. And that way we just open attack, pull the Bahil Prophet, and just push a ton of damage. The Jinx is still not where we need her to be. So this is lethal. Opponent has to just counter this. So the opponent has to counter this with like a Harsh Winds, and they don't have it, so we just have lethal like that. And this is one of the best matchups, right? So like, this is why aggressive decks have been doing well in the meta. Whenever you go against one of these Elder Dragon decks that is not the master version, it can be pretty easy to just go through them. So hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those games of Kennen and Jinx. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video is that this deck and the games can usually be very fast. We have to see a little bit longer games this time around because we have like those back and forth matchup against 2 elite players, for example. But most of your matches are going to be really fast, which makes this deck really good to climb with, right? So if you're like looking to just make the last push, or if you're like starting over from bronze because you came back from Runeterra after having like a year break or whatever, this is a good way to kind of be able to climb very fast back to platinum, back to diamond, or even into masters, because he has a good win rate while also having very fast games. And that's kind of what I really like about this. Now let's talk about the deck itself and kind of do a quick breakdown. I've been seeing a lot of comments that people really enjoy these small breakdowns at the end of the video, so I'm trying to make them a little bit more efficient. I'm actually telling you guys how to play this deck. Let's first talk about Mulligan, right? One thing that's very important with this deck is Jinx. Jinx kind of carries the deck. He really pushes you that last bit of damage that you need while potentially getting rid of any opponent's units that has 1 health and also letting you draw a lot of cards every single turn, right? So I do like keeping 1 Jinx. I usually like keeping at least 1 Jinx. The games where you get Jinx are a lot different than the games that you don't. So I recommend if you have Jinx in your hand, just keep 1 of them in your hand. If you don't, there's a consideration to mulligan for her if you already have a good enough early start, right? Like if I find myself with like, you know, already having 2 1-drops and having like a 4-drop here, maybe I mulligan the 4-drop away for a chance to actually get the Jinx. Like if you already have a good enough early start, you can keep some of those 1-drops or 2-drops and mulligan the rest so that you increase your odds of getting Jinx early on. Otherwise, if you already have the Jinx in your hand, then your other 3 cards, you want them to be stuff like Bird, stuff like Senate Urchin, Boom Baboon, right? Like these cards that give you extra value or extra draw when you play them early on. You want to make sure that you have at least 1 or 2 1-drops so that you're able to kind of push that early damage on the first couple of turns. Kennen is also nice, especially if you have Kennen and Senate Urchin. It means that you can play Kennen on turn 2 and then also play the Senate Urchin, discarding the Kennen Marker of the Storm to kind of get free value from there. That's the whole purpose of Kennen in this deck, just to give us that extra discard fodder. All right, so any 1-drop like Bird, Sunny Urchin, Kennen, or even the Squire, to be honest, is okay to keep so that you can have early aggression. And again, we want to look for that Jinx. What I also like seeing is having some of my discard fodder cards. So the Boom Baboon or the Chompers is good to have because you have a lot of cards that like to discard. You have Harpoon, Blowback, Rummage, some Dredger, Sunny Urchin, Squeaker, and the Promoter. So you want to make sure that you have some of those cards that you don't care about discarding, like the Flame Chompers or the Boom Baboon, which generates you a Flame Chompers, right? So that's why it's important to have some of the discard fodder. It's usually more important to keep a couple of discard fodder than it is to keep your discard cards because you have a lot of cards that you can discard. One thing I do not want to see early is my burn. So like Blowback and Mystic and even Pythas, to be honest. I want to get them later into the game. Harpoon is the only one that's a little bit of an iffy situation, and that's going to really depend on your matchup whether you want to keep the Harpoon or not. So that's kind of some of the mulligan tips. In terms of the strategy with this deck, right, you want to go ahead in the first 3 turns and just put as much aggression as you can into the opponent. So that's where you go for your Kennen, your Birds, you know, your 1-drops, your 2-drops. Just try to push as much damage and see how many of your units can actually connect into the opponent Nexus so that you can get them down to 14 or 12 HP by turn 4, right? Then on turn 4, that's where you got to start thinking, okay, I'm going to put this Promoter and try to get a nice Mecha Yordle that I can then push even more pressure with on the opponent. Once you get to turn 4, turn 5, you got to start thinking how many cards you have in your hand because obviously you want to be able to level up your Jinx, especially if you already have it in your hand. So start looking for the opportunities to make your hand size smaller and smaller so that you can drop that Jinx already leveled up, or so that when you drop her, you can just level her up in response to the opponent removal. Even if the opponent has like a vengeance or something, it is worth it to get that Jinx down leveled up and you get that rocket, right? Just need to count your mana to make sure that when you play Jinx, if she's not leveled up already, that you have enough mana to discard something from your hand to level her up, and still have enough mana to also play that rocket after whatever you discard. So make sure, usually, let's say that, you know, I don't know, you have a Blowback in your hand, right? Blowback is 4 mana, Jinx is 4 mana, so you need to have 9 mana in your hand so that you can play Jinx, Blowback to level her up, and then also have 1 extra mana to do the rocket. So that way, even if Jinx gets removed right away, you still get value from her by pushing 3 damage into the opponent's Nexus and potentially getting rid of a bunch of blockers that the opponent might have. So that's kind of what you're looking for again, right? Those opportunities where you can get that value. You're usually not playing your Jinx until turn 5, 6, or even 7 sometimes, because again, you want her to be leveled up or be able to level her up on the stack if the opponent has removal. So during those first 5 turns, you're just putting pressure with every one of your units and try to get them low enough, hopefully below 10 HP, that you can then finish up with your burn. If Jinx is not enough to finish up the game, then you're obviously going to go to that into your burn strategy, where you're going to look for your Mystics, your Electro Harpoons, and your Blowback to just finish the opponent off with whatever health they might have left. So yeah, that's why it's important to kind of put as much damage as possible early so that you can then be in a position where like you can burn them out with double Blowback or Blowback plus Mystic if they are 5 HP, etc. Yeah, I mean, I spoke a lot today, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. If you liked today's video, make sure to like the below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also join our channel and become a member. We have 2 tiers, gladiators and champions, each one with a different perks. You can check that out in the description below or by clicking the join button next to the subscription button. We want to spend some time here real quick to just give a huge shout out to some of our members, right? So first, huge shout out to Khalid, who just became the newest champion of our channel. Thank you so much for that, Khalid. And then I want to give a huge shout out to a few members who have crossed the 2-month. They have renewed their subscription for 2 months in a row. And that's going to be Niten Ichimusai, Ejsing, ChikaJihyo, Ashraf Ahmed, Peter Reinarta, Crimson Wolf, Bryan Czako, Jacosi 10, BOBDAFREAK, and WhiscashWhiskers, who all have crossed 2 months of being members of our channel. So again, I appreciate a lot you rejoining and renewing your membership. Really means a lot. And then finally, I do want to give a shout out to Nordin Derksen, who also renewed their membership for the 2nd month. So this is the 1st month anniversary. So thank you again for all those members. It's the best way to support us. If you're looking to support us, make sure to join our channel and subscribe to our channel as well if you're not subscribed just yet. Lastly, you can find us at Twitch Sirturmund. We stream every now and then. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.